So the steaming pot is brewing nicely. Let me show you. So this is a steaming pot that I discussed in my latest TikTok, which herbs you can use. Also check the Scott Cunningham Magical Herbal book. It will have a lot of good info as well. I use lemongrass for on a blue candle. I also put the fingers of the lemongrass, I put it, rub it in the cotton or the felt of this doll. Blue is a healing color. So this is a doll that I had already like sewn a while back as an example. I left the head part open, and normally it's easier to do it on the side here, but I messed up, so I have to bring it more herbs in through the groin area, and stuff that you can use for stuffing that is really nice is, hold this up. I like rose petals, and these roses were given to me, and then I dried them myself. And herbs that I like to work with to put in dolls for healing is like frankincense. The resin is better. Copal is great. It also smells really nice. Rue is for cleansing, but also to push people away from you. So it is a really strong herb. Hyssop. Hold this up. And this is hyssop. It looks like dried grass. This is a really strong cleanser. You can also put this in a sachet in your bath if you need a stronger cleanse, and put these inside the doll. That is a really good protection, and if you need the healing work, protection and cleansing goes hand in hand. And this is one of my favorite herbs to work with, open road, Abra Camino. You should look online for Abra Camino, and it is a plant material and it smells really good. It looks like tea leaves. You can get it in Mexican stores, herbal stores, and it smells a little bit like between rose and vanilla and jasmine. It's really nice. And why I like Abra Camino so much is if there's any blockages on the road to healing or development, or in your path for work, this is the herb to work with. It's amazing. I also bless this puppet and cleanse it with frankincense and copal, which are very sacred and used in many different traditions for cleansing and protection. I also will fill it with a few corners of them. I'll put in some fresh salt in it as well, since in old days salt is also used also now. If you have a small infection on your hand, pack it with some salt and let it sit for a day. It's cleansing. I have here for protection, I have fresh chicken shells. I went the extra effort and washed it neatly and took the skin part off as well. If you have any extra left over, just give it to your plants. They will thank you for it. Basil is always great to use. It's a love herb and it makes things gentle. I don't want to put sugar in here because if it gets a little wet, it gets all sticky and messy. So I'm putting now some of these things in. You can bless them. I would. And also when you're creating the dolls, when you sew them together, with every stitch, just think about the outcome, what you want to have, what you want to use this for. Is this someone you want to protect? Then put that also in the thought while you are putting the stitches in. So I add some of this eggshells in it for protection, but I also for grounding, because I think that people who are grieving and having emotional work to do, they are often less grounded. I'm putting some of the hyssop right now in there as well. Thank you, hyssop, for the work you do on helping this person heal and stay grounded. I'm putting now some of the Abra Comino in there. If you don't have it, don't worry. It is something that you really have to order online, and it's sometimes hard to find. So yeah, I found it on Amazon, and I used the Latin name, because open road herb, I have not gotten any response for that when I was doing that in the search engine. I put a healing prayer on this paper, and because it's healing and cleansing, you fold it towards you because of the healing part. The cleansing will happen with the herbs, and so I folded 3 times, and I folded towards me, and I was switching the paper a quarter and then folding it towards me again. So that also goes into this doll. And if you have a specific person in mind, you can put their picture inside of it with their name and the day of their birth and where they are born. So what I do is I made sure that these legs are getting filled with all the herbs. And I did the grounding herbs to the feet, so they keep their feet on the ground. It's not on the toes yet. I'm working on it. These rose leaves I dried myself, and I took care of these roses. So this is my own supply. I put a fair amount in there as well to have a soothing, healing experience rather than like harsh. It needs to be calm and soothing. So with everything that you put in your hands, close your eyes, connect to spirit, and bless it before you put it in there, so you activate the medicinal properties of this plant. I'm adding also a little bit of fiery wall of protection to this doll. To know, just to make sure, because your spirit is weak when you're grieving, so you need to be cleansing. Fan. Oh yeah, lemongrass cleansing. Yeah, lemongrass is good because there is it is connected with cleansing. You have it in the van oil. It is also used in the road opener spell. Angelica root is good for protection, and it's also banishing evil. So I add a little bit of that to that as well. So I'm blessing this doll one more time. I have burning peace in the house incense over it. I'm blessing it one more time. And then you can breathe or blow the name of the person in there or the family that needs the healing work. And there's a few more things you can do with this. Things that you can also do to work with this doll. Now it has the name that you want to work with to do the healing work for. You can place like a crystal on it, and this is like John Highroot the Conqueror to give extra strength. So what you could do is, now the doll is ready, you blessed it